Hi everybody. I'm sorry I didn't record last night. I didn't have much of a voice and I had a fever and I felt like shit. I'm not gonna lie, it's day by day. I'm feeling a little bit stronger today. So let's get into a reading. We're going to do a connect to a deceased loved one. So think about your person. I have some new channeled cards, so we're going to get some specific messages. I know I haven't done that in a while, but I still don't have all my stuff out of storage. So I'm using things I don't usually use. So it's going to be a little bit different. But January 1st marked the time where now landlords can evict people. So I'm hoping that some new apartments open up soon and I can get in a place, and because we have an apartment shortage right now. So when I get a studio back of some kind, I can get my shit out of storage and we can do this damn thing. So I appreciate that you're being patient with me. I'm sorry I have to do videos in my car, but this is the only place. I don't like to channel spirits in other people's houses. I don't ever want to be responsible for bringing something in and then leaving and then them just dealing with it, because most people don't speak up if things are happening in their house. So this is a space I can control and sage out without bothering anyone. So that's why I'm in my car most of the time, if you're just wondering. Anyway, let's get into it. Think about your person. It's rainy, dreary night here, but it's so warm that this would always snow if it wasn't so warm. So I'm thankful it's raining. I hope you all had a really nice New Year's. I stayed up till 12:05 or something a little after 12. I couldn't make it anymore. I assed out. I was feverish. It was work. Staying awake till midnight, but I was like, listen, I'm 37. I can be awake at midnight, COVID or not. Fuck off. So I fought it and I stayed. But I didn't watch the ball drop. This is the first year ever in my life that I didn't watch. I'm from New York. I didn't watch the ball drop. I didn't watch any of the performances. I didn't watch the news. I didn't listen to the radio. I was just not at all interested this year. So that's never happened. I usually watch the performances and the ball drop. Just didn't give a shit. COVID made me not care. I'm still in isolation. I don't get out until January 5th. So even though I'm in my car, I'm not going anywhere. It's just my place to channel in a comfortable way. In a safe way for everyone. Ooh, we have middle-aged. Okay, so you could be middle-aged. They could be recognizing your age here, or they could have been middle-aged when they died. Take what resonates to you. Thanks for visiting. I'm seeing a gravestone and a letter. So you could have wrote this person a letter at any time. Just because I'm seeing a letter doesn't mean you had to bring the letter to the gravestone. And doesn't mean you're visiting a literal gravestone. It could be a place where you go to think about that person, or where the resting place is, or where you go to think about that person. They're recognizing recently, I heard 2021, so recently you've gone to see them. They're appreciative, thanks for visiting it. It shows that, they know when we think and feel about them and stuff, but when we take the time out of our lives to go to their grave, that's extra, they love me. You know what I mean? So they're a nod to that. They love me. They're nodding. Anyway, I feel like I need to explain this again because I get comments sometimes. I channel, I'm focusing. I don't look at the camera all the time. I'm not going to be dead eyes with you. I look around, but I'm not looking at anything. This is just how I channel. So if I'm down here, I'm sorry. I know people are why aren't you looking at me when you're speaking? Because this is just how I channel, okay? Sorry. If you need direct eye contact, there are tarot readers that do that. But as I'm just my eyes look at shit. I'm just not going to look at the camera the whole time. It's just not my thing. I don't know how else to say it without offending anyone. I gotta do things my own way on my channel. I really don't mean to make any of you irritated or angry or whatever. Ooh, I hear you. So you speak to them out loud. They hear you. Died from illness. I'm getting more clues here. Okay, illness could be anything. Could be the common cold, COVID, cancer, anything. But they're dying of something that made their body sick is what they're recognizing here. Dying. They died. I'm sorry. I'm so insensitive today. Like, what? COVID makes me cutthroat. I don't know what it is. I'm just like, nope. I don't feel like it. Nope. I'm the Grinch. Don't let fears hinder your life. So you're holding yourself back, or there's some kind of... I'm getting like choked up energy. So this could be fear of speaking your truth, fear of saying you're not happy with something, or fear of going after something. They're like, don't. We waste so much time worrying about what might happen that we don't always take the leap. And I am guilty of this. I am no better than, like, I'm not putting myself on a pedestal. Like, I do this too, guys. But this spirit is definitely saying that I think something specific that's going to ring true to you, you're going to recognize this. Like, there's something you want to do, or there's something that you're setting out to do or wanting to set out to do, and there's so much fear that you're just scared to even try, or like you're procrastinating or something, and this person's calling you out. Like, stop it. Like, go for it now. We have, drowning, boating accident. We have a drug overdose and addiction, and then we have mental health. Okay, so we have a couple spirits coming in. Definitely feeling at least 3 here. Again, I really need to express that collective readings is for the general public. So spirit doesn't waste time. There could be 3-4 spirits that have a message for 3-4 different family members, but the messages could be lumped together about love, or life, or career. So they're going to speak to as many people through one reader as they can. They don't like to waste time. They're very good with time management. So we're getting a couple spirits here. We have someone that died from illness. This person who died, I feel like they did have some kind of mental illness. It doesn't have to be huge. It could just be like mild depression, or it could be something huge. But I think this is something that's passed in their family members as well, or with you. We have drug overdose and addiction, so there is an element of a little bit of hazy energy, heavy energy, but that could be also with this drowning or boating accident. Someone could have drowned. Now with illness and drowning, that could mean like pneumonia, because that fills your lungs up. I heard the consumption, but that was like hundreds of years ago. I think this mental health, obviously, and drug overdose goes together. I feel like this person is I think people in their life with this drug or overdose are asking, like, why? Maybe they felt that this, like, their family members or people felt like they had everything, or felt like they had a good thing going, or a good life. Like, why would you go to drugs? Like, why? What was the purpose of why did you need drugs, or why couldn't you seem to break it? And their answer is mental health. To me, I just feel like when you suffer from mental illness, like, everybody has a crutch of some kind, a mechanism that they depend on, and once that thing works, they latch to it. And it could be like medications, it could be like a physical security blanket, animal, like a comfort care pet, but it's like, okay, this works for me, and this makes me function normally, and so I cling to, this is something that I need. And that's what this person felt about this drug, that they couldn't function in their job and have this perfect life or be this person that they thought they needed to be. They had this image in their mind, and this is where the mental illness comes from. It's not how other people make them feel or anything that happened. This is something within themselves where they feel like they need to be a certain way, or they need to establish a certain amount of success, or they just could never seem to be enough in their own mind. And when they discovered this drug addiction, it like made them come out of their shell. It's like an alter ego, everything that they needed, and I think it got them that success, and it got them what they wanted, and they were reaching goals. But then as addiction goes and drugs, it ruins your life at the same time. So went up this high, and then everything fell apart as it happens, and then the rock bottom happened. And I feel like this person was like, they're definitely recognizing they had more than one rock bottom, but I don't think they meant to die. And I don't think every time they set out to get recovery that they knew that they would go back to this drug. But they're really strongly relating this to mental health. It could even be like something they were prescribed, a psychologist, because I'm getting some energy with prescription medicine, and I don't want to sugarcoat here. They could be saying something they were taking from the psychologist, to heal another ailment about their mental health. Could have created some kind of dependency or emotional trauma or some kind of mental damage because they have side effects. Like when a person plays football and they get too much concussions, that person can become violent. It's proven in crimes. Like if this person never had that many concussions, they wouldn't have this aggressive nature. Before they played football, they weren't aggressive. I feel like this is what, before this person took this kind of medication, they didn't have this issue. I don't understand what that means, but I'm just trying to get their message across. And then with the drowning boating accident, I'm a little confused. I don't know if this is a special needs person or if this is a child. People in the special needs community understand what I mean by this, because you have to understand the spirit's mindset. Somebody who's mentally ill could be my age, like 37, look normal, do everything normal, be mostly independent, but really on the inside their mental state is like 10 or 12 years old. So it could be in that aspect. It could have been somebody who was mentally ill, drowned because they were mentally ill, or had some kind of boating accident that made them have some kind of mental illness. Or this was a child. Or there was a child involved. Sorry to hear that. Let's get some more. Good job, well done. So they are acknowledging you have done something that they're very proud of. If you've graduated, if you got the promotion, if you've had a baby, like they're just acknowledging that you've done well for yourself and they're proud of you. We have a grandparent coming through. Grandma or grandpa. They're not being specific. Don't lose hope. You will make it through this. So you're going through something difficult. They're telling you the end is near. Don't lose hope. Don't let things crush you. You're a wonderful parent. You were a very good friend to me. Thank you. So this could be a friend as well. Somebody's friend is coming through. Hey, man. I just feel like that's their energy. I love their conversations. Okay, so this friend that's coming, this could all be for one person. You could have a deceased grandparent. You could have a deceased friend. You could have somebody that you knew that drowned. Like, it could be all the one person, or it could be collective for other different people. Don't shove it if it don't fit, okay? But this person who was a very good friend, they really loved your conversations. Just wanted to tell you that. Like, I love talking to you, man. Even if you're a girl, I just feel like that's their energy. Like, hey, man. What's up? Like that. Dreamer. You're a dreamer. Your friend's coming in, you're a dreamer. Your dreams come true. Aerosmith song I'm just hearing right now right in my head. Dream it till your dreams come true. That's you dreamed it till your dreams come true, huh? You did that damn thing. They're so proud of you. That was for you. Everything I ever did was to make you proud of me. I hope I succeeded. Oh my god. Sometimes I just channel these and I forget what they say. Everything I ever did was to make you proud of me. I hope I succeeded. This is a parent. I feel like it's the one with the illness, if that makes sense. I love your laugh and I hope you do it often. There is more when you die. Oh shit. Wow. Which one of you asked for a sign if there is an afterlife? What? Yes. Yes. Because there's more when you die. Shit started falling. So there's your answer. You needed proof. You came into this reading. Is there more when you die? This person was skeptical. They might not have had a religion. They were like, well, when you die, and that's it kind of energy. I know a lot of people like that. I'm not making fun of it. But this person is answering your question like, yeah, there's an afterlife. Mediums are real. How dare you doubt me? I'm just kidding. It's okay if you doubt me. I hope these things... I don't need you to believe in me. Okay? I need you to believe in what your person is saying and let those messages click. Because they have valuable time up there doing whatever they're doing that they're coming down to give these messages. It's important. You don't have to believe in me. I am just a translator. Believe in spirit. They're real. And there's more when you die. This is... I mean, you have one or two ways to go with this in life. Either you think nothing happens or you think something happens. For all the people watching that thinks nothing happens, they came in hard. Bam! There's more when you die. Lightworker Starseed. So yes, you have spiritual gifts as well. So you're wanting to know if spirits are real, if there's more when you die, if you have spiritual gifts. Yeah, they're answering your questions. Trouble ending soon, hang on. Again, whoever needed that message of you're going through some shit, don't lose hope. The end is near. Trouble ending soon, hold on. That's twice. Don't give up hope. Walk away from what hurts you. It's not worth it. It's time to walk away. I can talk. Walk away from people, places, and things that do not serve you, that hurt your heart, that are just... Bye, Felicia. You're so much stronger than you give yourself credit for. Exactly. You can do this. You can get over that hurdle. Don't question yourself and don't lose hope. Alright, let's get some more. We'll move on to the Sacred Creator. Why can't I talk? The Sacred Creator's Oracle. What is happening to my body? Is this a COVID thing or a spirit thing? Because I'm confused. My body's been doing some weird shit. You are light. Again, referencing, you are a light worker. Stay in the light. Again, hearing Star Wars. Why? even watch Star Wars. I did when I was a kid. Prosperity sisters are happiness and joy. Raise your vibrations. Be happy. Follow your joy. Follow your passions. This is how you get to level. Oh, I have to sit kind of sideways because I'm short and this is hurting my COVID leg is what I'm calling it. So, those pains, I'm documenting the weird shit that's happening to me since we're all having weird reactions to COVID. One day I have a cold, one day I like have a voice and I'm fine. Shooting fucking pains all over my body, headaches, fever that just comes out of fucking nowhere. It's the weirdest thing. But one leg stopped getting the pains in it. Now it's like this one constantly all fucking day. It's the worst. So if I keep getting, I can't channel in those fucking. So if I just stop, it's my leg, and I don't want it to interrupt your shit. It's just. Ever since COVID happened to me, my leg hurts. I don't know what is happening. Shift away to new potential. Ooh, you're starting something new, or a new cycle is starting for you, but you need to shift your perspective. You need to be joyful and happy and positive and upbeat and stop beating yourself up and stop being your own critic and stop doubting. So much doubt and so much fear, and it's stopping you. No, boo-boo. Unstick the stuck. Exactly. You're going to get out of this mess. The end is near. What do you really want? Ooh. Yes. They want you to be happy and follow your passions. You're not doing that. What do you really want, the Spirit says? What would really make you happy and joyful? Who, what, where, when, how? Ask yourself those questions. It's time for a change. You're feeling it. You know you need it. Fall in love with your own story. Fall in love with yourself. Put love into yourself. This is about coming home to yourself. You're losing... I know I wasn't supposed to swear today, but that one really hurt it. Trying. Did I already swear? Probably. I'm really sorry. All day I'm like, nope, don't do it. And I hit the record button. I feel like I already said bad words. I don't know if I did. I hope I didn't. I'm trying to be conscious of it, but it's only day one, guys. Miracles don't happen overnight. Sally's my hope. Sally's life for me. Oh, mother, son of a boat horn. I gotta come up with words that aren't bad. I almost thought that said horn, and I was like, what? That would have scared me. Why? Why does COVID give you horrible leg pains? And why do they just randomly come? Like, all day it's been fine, and then the last hour it's like amped up super much. Maybe because it's raining. A tidy house, clarity and organization. Clean your shit up. I just heard like a mom energy. Like, you need to clean your room. I don't know why I heard that. But this is like clean up yourself. Spirit's funny sometimes. Like, clean yourself up. Sober up. Take a shower. I don't know why I just heard trim your beard, but I don't have that. So, this must be for a dude for some of you. Hey, I'm not judging. You might be a lady with a beard. The bearded lady. Get organized is mostly the energy. Like, I think you need a little bit of structure here. Let me get serious. Now that my leg's going away. The crossing. Initiation. Ooh. It did feel new beginning energy. But I feel like this has to do with that card that said, like, there's more when you die. Like, when you cross, you're going to be initiated into something. Like, or you're going to be starting the faith, or they want you to start faith. It's like a mixed message. So don't feel like they're promoting any sort of faith. It's like, basically to me, it's like find something to believe in. Because when you die, you're initiated into a whole new level of stuff. So get organized. Get your life together spiritually. I think they're saying, get your life in order so you're not walking into death like, oh, shit, there really is something. And you're like behind other people because you died not knowing that this was real. You know what I mean? So find something. They're not telling you what to believe in. They're not promoting any one thing. But it's like, find something to believe in, because I think that also gives you that structure and something to bring you that hope when hope is leaving you. Have compassion for yourself. Bring your heart home to yourself. I feel like you're overextending. You're giving to others. You're putting yourself out there, but you're not putting much on you. Or this could be about healing. Put love into yourself. Maybe it's not the right time right now for something. As in giving your heart to someone. But then this is also the one with the illness, like with this compassion. I feel like this person might have died at home, or you took care of them at home. They're very thankful. You had compassion. You were there for them. You treated them with empathy, and you let them die with respect. And they're coming in to thank you for doing that, because it's not easy, especially if this is someone you knew, or even if you don't know them and you're just a nurse. Like, that is a burden to take care of someone and have to be there when they die and still be here living. Like, it affects your life no matter who you are. They're thankful that you were willing to do that, that you loved and cared that enough to do that, and that you were humble enough to make the experience peaceful and kind. And the spirit went home to a good place. Will-o'-the-wisp. Treasures hidden in the shadows. There's good things coming that you don't see. I think you've been going through a lot of shit with all that. The trouble is ending soon. I don't think you see that ending coming, and I don't think you see that everything happens for a reason, and that the bad times are gonna come, but then the good I can't speak. The good kind comes right after. It's like somebody keeps holding my tongue. This person could have had a stutter or something, or maybe you did. Gathering around the power of community. They could have watched it over the holidays, gathering around. They did say thank you for visiting, but I think, again, I'm going to say public eye, but it doesn't have to be a celebrity. Public eye could be a mayor, like, of a town. It could be the president of a company. It could be the leader of the PTA. Like, you're just publicly known well. It could be a popular person. But this is like, people are gathering around you and noticing you. I do feel like for some of you out there having a glow up, they were saying a good job. This is about your career. But this is also talking about coming together. There's a whole community of a world beyond what we know. When you die, you're gonna learn this. Hey, I like that. This is the first time I've done a reading and they're like talking about the afterlife. I know a lot of people come into readings wanting signs and hoping that speaking to their loved ones will prove that there is an afterlife, but I very rarely have a spirit come in to talk about specifically with you what happens when you die, and trying to give you a message of find something to believe in, because it's not just blackness when you die. It's not like you just die and that's it. Like, that's a strong message here. And I do feel like that's big for this person to say. So I don't know if they were like openly religious about something specific that would have discredited this, or they just weren't religious at all. But it's like, it would be like rather shocking for this to come out of their mouth to you, or maybe they just never had this conversation with you. This isn't spirituality, and religion wasn't something that they talked about with you. I just ripped my card with my zipper. This zipper is sharp, man. It cut a piece of paper. I was writing. I was like, oh damn. I could, like, cut someone if they try to mug me. I'll be like, with my coat. A big poofy coat. Don't fuck with my ninja coat. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've been in quarantine too long. I am 5 days in and I got 5 days to go. Unmarked trail revelation. Yeah. There's like a tower moment here, but it doesn't have to be a bad tower moment. A tower moment could be like the love of your life walking in the room. Like, oh my God, there's the one. Or getting a promotion, getting that job. Speaking your truth. Anything. Or the revelation of, oh my God, this is the question I asked. I asked about the afterlife, and this whole thing is about the afterlife, so I now need to dig into believing it. Like that tower moment, revelation of, there's more when you die. Could be that as well. We'll get one more. Fool's embrace, transmuting pain. Yeah. You're going through something. I don't know if it's like a breakup. 2-2. This is mirroring energy. You could be dealing with this person's death, like transmuting some grief and trauma about this person's death that you never let go of. This person could have died recently, or the holidays kick up feelings for us all. Like, I was so melancholy about losing my family. This Christmas was so hard. So it could be that as well. Or you're just going through it and the spirit's like seeing you curled in a ball, like giving up that hope like they were talking about, and they're saying don't do that because it's ending. Ending is near. Hold on. Let's get the answer is simple. Oracle cards. Share your gifts. Oh. So maybe that's what you're doing for some of you out there with the community gathering. You're sharing your gifts. You could be a musician. You could be like a business. This is technically like somebody trying to sell their goods or give their goods. Or you could be like a medium like me, and this could open your spirituality. And they're saying share your gifts because you have one. They did say starseed. I am hearing singing. I've been hearing singing in a lot of readings. Not that I'm complaining. It's good singing, but I'm just saying. Just laugh. Yeah. They just want you to be happy. Like, I'm getting Patch Adams energy. If you've ever seen that movie, it was about healing people, not only through common medicine and, like, antibiotics, but laughter and joy and empathy and respect. So I love that movie so much because it's so true. Like, all these kids in the cancer ward, you know, when musicians come in, like big celebrities, you just see it all in their face. Like, they have a really good day, and they could be feeling the shittiest they ever felt, but they're smiling. Or if a doctor, you know, puts the fucking bedpans on their feet and acts like a clown, like they're laughing, and maybe their stomach doesn't hurt so bad for a minute, and they're not worried about, am I gonna die? Like, that's the kind of energy. Laugh through your pain. Like, you're going through something very traumatic and very heavy. And laughter really is a part of medicine, especially when dealing with mental health, which they did bring up. I'm hearing like a comedy show, or like, you know, in the old sitcoms when they had the tape play. Like, you could totally tell when it was just like phoned in and they were just hitting the fake audience button. I just heard that. Like, you're phoning it in. They want you to really laugh. Put others first. For some of you out there, this is very separate from... This could be the same person, but a very separate aspect. But for this put others first, I feel like for some of you out there, we're having this really big glow-up moment and things are going well, and you're not in the group where they're going through something really traumatic. I think the Spirit's like, remember to give back, because karma, you know, you've earned this. For this good stuff to be happening, you've earned good karma. but you want to continue to add to that karma well, not for yourself, but for the overall general well-being of people around you. Wherever you're pulled to help, that spirit, like, put others first, as in, if you're called to help someone, if you're called to volunteer, if you're called to donate for something, and you're in the position to do that, respond. Add to that karma well. Take bite-sized steps. And this world is so fucking crazy. I think it's really important that we don't plan too far ahead, because we really don't know what's around the corner. We don't have answers we need. Like, there's a lot of things unknown and in chaos right now. And if we plan too far ahead and then things happen, that just creates more frustration and more anger. So for me, this take bite-sized steps is really just focus on the month you're in. Like, I feel like as the world ticks on and this spirit really is coming through with a lot of messages of we need to really be in the here and now. I think we're too focused on what happened behind us, and we're too focused on what's coming ahead, and we're not really being present. Everybody was locked in their homes, and we really were forced to be present with our emotions and our immediate family and what we had immediately around us, and we became bubble-fied, if that makes sense, like in a bubble. Like, our universes, we were all in lockdown, nothing was open. Our universe was as big as our home and our community and the near bubble around us, and that created a much smaller level of stress and intensity. So now, even if you worked and you left your house for 8, 10, 12, 24 hours, it's like you still couldn't go out and do things. You were working, sleeping. You were in a mundane bubble as well. You're only dealing with the people at work and the people at home. You didn't have much of a universe out. So your stress bubble was probably bigger than the people at home, but it was still more limited to what you're normally used to. So now we're all back to normal, and our bubble is bursted, and now we have to think about work and home and our kids' sports and our activities and planning parties, and we have all these things coming in, and this is what we wanted, but it's coming in so fast. And we all didn't think that it wasn't going to affect how we do things now. Like, oh, it was only a year or a couple months, or, life is normal, like everybody gets back. Yeah, but we're not the same people we were before COVID happened. And that's true for every single person alive in every country on this earth. We're taking on too much. We didn't allow ourselves It's like we were in such a rush. Like, when you were in quarantine, you thought about all the things you were going to do when quarantine ended. And it was like the carnival gates opening and everybody wants to be first on the ride. It was just like the world went running and we were so happy and we were so joyous and we were so thankful. Month, 2 month, 3 month in. Still chaos, still all this unknown stuff, and we have to figure out how to deal with that as adults, like deal with work rules and world and society rules, and if you have children, you have to worry about, like, there's all these worries and all these unknowns, and now we're rushing back into life when we don't realize we took a really long time in that bubble, and a really long time of just worrying about minimal things. Like, I don't care who you are. Like I said, if you worked or not, your life is not the same as it was in 2020. And yes, that's true for every year, whether there's a pandemic or not. That's not what I'm talking about. But we as a nation, at least in my age group and generation, that's all I can speak for right now. If you're older, obviously you could have been through different things where the world shut down, but I don't think we've ever had this level of chaos, as in we have a pandemic, we have all these tornadoes, fucking earthquakes, all the shit is happening all at once. We're all running out of money, and we don't know what to do, and we have all these new strands, and it's just stress. Everyone's like, we gotta end this by this time. What's it gonna be like next winter? What's it gonna be like in the spring? What's it gonna be like right now, in today? Take bite-sized steps, world. Over all that tangent, that's their message. Hey, don't kill the messenger. Change the scenery. Ooh, some of you maybe need to change jobs, maybe need to move, or this is changing the way you're viewing an issue so that you can see a solution. Change your thinking again. We got that message earlier. Wisdom of the Oracle. I like to use more oracle cards when connecting to deceased loved ones. If you are a tarot card reader out there and you do connect to the deceased, I find oracles more helpful, but that isn't going to be true for everyone. Just saying. I'm just putting it out there. Time to go. Ooh, time to walk away from what serves you and what hurts you. Walk away from the past. Walk away from regrets, illusions, delusions, revenge, anger, all of it. Drop it. Move on. Empty that suitcase. The spirit is no joke. Well, spirits, I should say. There's quite a few here. Go the distance. You're going to make it. You're going to get over this hurdle again for like the 4th time. Have hope. You're almost at the finish line. It's ending soon. You are blessed with this angel on your shoulder, the spirit. They were blessed to know you. Sorry, I put this wool thing to keep my head on, and it's itchy. I hate wool. I don't know why I buy wool headbands. They make my face itch. I don't know what to say. Why I do these things. So I'm always like at work like, oh, it's making my skin itch. Oh my god, I'm warm. Why? You know it's going to make your face itch, but you buy it, Sal. To be fair and thinker. What? Stop cutting my cards, jacket. Look. That shit is sharp. Wait, hold on. Maybe. No, it all sounds the same. I'm like, maybe we can play music, guys. Sounds like farts. Can't make music. Anyway, I'm sorry, I get distracted a lot. Oh. Like I said, though, if you come to upstate New York, get a poofy a coat like this, because I have a hoodie on. I can sip this. I'm warm as balls. I'm really sorry for my weirdness. I blame it on COVID. I'm weird all the time. I really don't understand this, though, to be fair and thinker. I don't know why I'm laughing. I just feel like we did have laughter come out. Maybe this person was a comedian. I am getting that vibe. Like, I can't stop cheesing. Maybe this is you. Maybe I'm vibing to you. Somebody you're thinking of, to be fair. You want to make something right here. I don't know if you can see it. This little fairy thing's over here thinking like, is the grass greener on the other side? Or, what should I do about this? How do I make it right energy? To be fair, this is justice. You could want justice for this person. Let's get a clarifier, because I'm confused. What am I translating with this thinker? A change in the wind. You want something to change, an element of change. I said that earlier, but you're not changing. You're just thinking about it, but you're not actually making any movement. What's this to be fair? Community and co-create. I don't know why I'm getting public eye energy. It's like there's an image here. Something you already built and developed with someone in a community. This could be somebody you already built a family with that you want to be fair to, but at the same time you want to change. A change up of something. It doesn't have to be like a change in a lover, or it could be that. Maybe you want to move. Maybe you want to go home. It's like there's something you want a change to happen. You're thinking about it. Maybe you don't know how to make change, or maybe you don't even know yet what needs to be changed. You're just like, this isn't it. There's something wrong is the energy I'm getting. But you want to be fair to the thing that you've already built, especially if it's in the public eye. Like, you can't just walk away from it if it's in a public sense, because people are going to be like, what are you doing? Why'd you do? You know what I mean? I feel like there's a element of fearing people's judgment and wanting to be fair. It's like, let's clarify. What's this co-create? Flexible. Tic-tac to the sea. Something that you need to make a decision or act on quickly. Or like you feel like you're wasting time, like you want to move on. This could be about love and career and trying to like mix the two. Like trying to co-create your work environment and your home environment and make that bend and work with each other instead of losing one. Like you want to be fair. If you have a family, you want to be fair to that family, whether it's a spouse and kids or both. But you also want to follow your passions at the same time. Like you're really like, how do I be fair? How do I do what I love to do and still be a family? Or how do I make everybody happy? You feel like you're losing something, or maybe something's going to move on without you if you don't find a way to balance all this. Is this making any sense to anyone out there? What is this to the sea? Not for you, and breathe. Again, referencing you need to go away from what isn't for you. Maybe you know this. You know something is not for you, that you need to move on because it's fucking with your zen, or it's fucking with your peace. Tic-tac, the time is now. But let's clarify what this tic-tac is. Soulmates. Yeah, you're feeling like either this person is saying here and now, like start working on it because love is about to come in your life. Breathe, walk away from bad toxic relationships so that good love can come in. It's all going to work out in your favor. Divine timing is at play here. Or some of you are feeling like you're missing out on the one that makes you happy because you're caught up in something else and you want to leave, but you want to be fair and you don't know how to do that. Let's get some more heavy messages. Messages from the mermaids. Let's see what they got to say. Mermaids are it's just artwork, guys. I'm not saying like mermaids are bringing you messages. Unless you believe in mermaids, hey, I'm not mocking it. Acceptance. Accept what? Accept what is. Even if you can't control it, even if it wasn't what you wanted, it's like Accept an ending if there is one. Accept a beginning if there is one. Don't fight it. And this person is accepting of your choice, especially if it's about sexual orientation and you're wondering, like, maybe this person was old school, maybe they were deeply religious and you fear like they're shunning or some sense. No, this is a nod of they accept you for exactly who you are. That's only going to resonate for some of you out there, but I just want you to know, don't have to worry about that anymore. Be spontaneous. Yeah, break up the monotony. I think you're a little bit bored. Being spontaneous and just making a decision and acting on it also doesn't give you much time to stress and worry about it. So maybe if you're a worrywart, don't plan too far ahead. Just act that day and do it, and don't give yourself time to let that fear stop you. You have letting go in reverse, so you haven't let go of what needs to serve you, or you haven't gotten out of, you haven't set yourself free in whatever sense that means to you. What haven't you freed yourself from? Re-energize and blessings in reverse. Why does this person keep wanting to make me laugh? I don't understand. But yeah, like, I just got a boost of energy. You're going to get a boost of energy. Like, the tough times are ending and you're going to be happy and joyful and you're going to be like, feeling good again. We're out of the bad. But we have blessings in reverse. They haven't quite come in yet. The end is near. The blessings are coming, but they aren't here. So they're being very specific with details. We'll get two more. Again with be spontaneous. Yeah. Don't make a plan, just go, I heard. I don't know what that means. And memories. Yeah, you've been reminiscing, especially through the holidays. Or just in this year in general. This person thinks about you as often as you think of them. You had a very deep bond. There's something about pictures here. You could have been looking at pictures recently. Or they were a person who collect pictures or were a photographer. But I am seeing photographs. It's like a mashup in my head right now. It's like Sheeran's photograph, but then didn't, like, I forget who did it. Was it Creed? Lifehouse? One of those did, like, photographs way back in the day. Oh my god. Why can't I remember that? But you know what I mean. Somebody put it in the comments. Just like, it's a mashup, like one song is playing and then the other one plays and then the other one plays. That might be of relevance to you. Okay, let's move on to the last deck and see what messages they have in store for you with the awakened. So I love this deck with the artwork. I should know the name of it. You do have spiritual gifts for the third time. Yes, they're referencing that. But also, you could have brought a gift to a gay... I meant to say grave, but gay came out. And we did have sexual orientation. Like, don't look at... Oh my god, and she's wearing a rainbow dress. You can't really see it that well. Like, it's a gift to... Love is a gift. Love who you want is basically the message I just heard. Again, a very small few will resonate to that. But again, share your gifts. So if you have some kind of gift and you want to do that for like a profession or something, this would be a nod for you to go. Don't just be a dreamer. Dream it till your dreams come true, my friends. Yes, you're a treasure. This person loves and adores you. Friend, family, it doesn't matter. This person thinks the world of you. Authentic. Yeah, this person was genuinely themselves. Majority of the time they were very unique. But this is what they're saying about you. You're a very authentic person. You're true to who you are. And again with rainbows, Be authentic to the choices you feel are right for you. Don't worry about other people's fears, thoughts, opinions. Perseverance, again, you're going to make it to that finish line. You're going to survive. Ooh, we have desire. Follow your heart's desire, especially when it comes to love. This person really wants you to find and follow who pulls at your heartstrings. Stop resisting out of fear. Song, musical sound healing. I'm definitely hearing music all through this thing. You could be a musician. You wrote a song for this person. Or this person could have wrote a song for you. Or you just have a song. Like, this is something you would have had a song and they were alive still. And like, this is our song. Or you wrote a song. Or they wrote a song. How cute. Oh, that's sweet. We have solitude. You could be in quarantine, or you could just be keeping feelings to yourself or feeling that need to isolate. But overall, to me, this is the energy of the hermit. Come home to yourself, spend time with yourself, heal, rest, rejuvenate, balance. Yeah. You're so smart. It's like you've grown up since this person left you. Even if it was just a couple months, it could be a spiritual grow up, but like, you've changed so much. They're so proud of you. You're flying free with this eagle in the background. You flew the coop, you flew the nest, and you've done something, or you're doing something. They're just very proud of you. And this spirit wants you to know that they're free. Like, you see this woman, like, she's kind of creepy, but you see the owl, and you see the owl behind her. It's like you have a whole support system up there. Like, as you walk, like, you're this lady. This spirit is this owl. Like, they're walking on your arm for life. Like, and they'll be flying around protecting you. Yeah, unplug. You need to unwind, relax. You're very stressed. Take a break. But you have a new adventure, a new start. Life is going to get good right around the corner. Overall messages, the end is near to all the bad shit. That's good, positive. There is life after death. Find something to believe in. Sit in silence with your thoughts and ask yourself really what you want and what you need. Are you truly, genuinely on your path? Are you good? And if you are, great. They just want you to take that time to check in with yourself and do this repeatedly through your life so that you are always following your happiness and your desires. And it's okay to go against the grain. The spirit says do that damn thing. So I hope they were helpful and they came through for you. I love you all so much. My energy is very low. I know I've been sporadic, but I don't know what COVID is going to be like tomorrow for me. Like, I've had bad days and I've had good days, so I'm just trying to get through it. So the next time I see you, it will be a good day, I hope, and maybe it'll be tomorrow. I don't know. Fingers crossed. Life will get back to normal, I promise. I'm hoping. Love you all. See you next time. Bye.